Hello, this is Cesar Sihan, and this is a blog for sales engineering. I just discovered something that I found really interesting. I wanted to share with you, and it's really interesting, especially if you're involved in the work of selling, whatever that means, because I believe selling is everything. Lately, I heard more and more about this concept of serving and the opposition, the distinction between serving versus selling, in the sense that you should serve, not to sell. However, no matter how nice it looks like, serving has, in and of itself, has its limitations. And put it this way, if I were to ring right now at your door, right now in this very moment, and I would say, I want to clean your carpet, that's a service, that's a good service, and you should welcome. But if I were to just bump in and do that service for you, regardless of what you say, do you think I'm too far off if I say that you feel a little bit uneasy and you feel a little bit resistant? Because if you're like most people, probably you do. Why? Because I didn't ask. I didn't ask if you want my service, if you would appreciate my service, if you need it, and if you want it. That being said, did you know that the word selling comes from languages more than 2,000 years old? More than 2,000 years old. And I'm trying to remember, it is the language Proto Germanic. Proto Germanic, which is more than 2,000 years old, 2,500 years old. And the word is Saljan, Saljan, whatever it is pronounced, however it is pronounced, which means to offer, to deliver. Also in Gothic, which is also attested since the 4th century, Saljan means to offer, to deliver, to give a sacrifice, to offer a sacrifice. In Old English, the word is Sellan, S-E-L-L-A-N, Sellan, which also means to offer, to give. What else? In Latin, even in Latin, the word is Consilium. Consilium, which means to give advice, to give advice. So you see, in all those definitions, coming from old languages as the origin of the word, there is nothing there about convincing, about persuasion, about deceiving, about pressuring, about tweaking the facts in such a way to make the person feel guilty, to feel ashamed, in such a way to make a decision to your advantage. That's nothing about that. As a matter of fact, the meaning of selling, of giving something for money appeared somewhere around the year 1000. Also, the concept of cheating and fraud associated with selling appeared about the year 1500, 1590. And even more, the term of hard sell appeared in 1952, was first attested in 1952. So, in this respect, what I'm saying, the feeling that I have is that this word selling became degraded somehow because it was used inadvertently, associated with an activity which has nothing to do with the original meaning of the word, of selling, which means to give, to offer. You see, that activity is the activity of convincing, of persuading somebody to take action, even deceiving, even tweaking facts in such a way to deceive that person, in such a way, or in trying to induce in the prospect in front of you feelings of shame or guilt or anything like that, to make him take action towards whatever you want to sell. So if you notice somebody who's trying to, quote unquote, sell you something, and he's using those kind of methods of convincing you, persuading you, even deceiving you, or all kind of stuff like that, you can tell him in your face, in his face, you are not selling. This is not selling. Whatever you think you're doing, this is not selling. This is forcing, or I'm going to think of a better word, but It's not selling. It's not selling at all. Because selling is serving. Selling is serving. It's not about selling versus serving. Selling is serving. However, before serving someone, you need first to make an offer to give. And that offer has to be accepted. Otherwise, it is forcing. It's not selling. That's it for today. Take good care. Think about that. If you have comments, let me know. I'd love to hear that. I just found about this information and I'm excited. I wanted to share it with you. Let me know if you have any thoughts about that. Until next time, take good care.